Sorry. All right. No vocal warm-ups. Let's just get into it. It's doing my head in. Sunday. It's just taking pretty long vocal warm-ups. I made myself a nice hot drink. Did a couple. Yeah, what we get is what we get. I'm not in the mood. I'm gonna spend another 5-10 minutes doing a vocal warm-up, and then I can start recording. I just really want to get this done for the week, so we can just move into the new week. Oof. It's been one of those weeks where I just sort of want the week to sort of be at a close. It hasn't been a bad week, but it's just been sort of, just forever sort of week. Strings are getting old. I need to get them changed. Oh, I have a pack that I need to do a restring. But it's just gonna have to wait. Now with Search for Natural Happiness and the rehearsals really amping up, and everything around it I'm organizing. It's a bit of a busy was a bit funky. This tune has been playing up on me. There we go. Okay. I've been experimenting this week with starting at the lower register and then going to the sort of neutral register, right? So you don't need right? But I would like to start lower. As you know, in the studio version, we start slightly lower. Okay? And that's what I'm going to share with you today. So let's do the practice take and share with you the sort of ideas I've been looking at for the acoustic performance. Wish I was dead to cry, a self-affliction face. indeed I care at all. Never had a voice to protest, so you fed me shit that I missed. I wish I had a reason for you open season for this again. I'm trying, it deserves my time. You don't need to bother, and I don't need to be. I just keep slipping once I hold on, won't let go. Wish I died instead of lived. Zombie eyes and face. Should forgot when it's hers. Diaries left. Regret again. Just you don't need to bother. And I don't need to be. I'll just keep slipping further once I hold on. You don't need, hold on. Never let that mother see you. So I hope you can see from there how much we are really pushing that vocal. I'm really wanting for it to be uncomfortable. I think one of the things you can see from these practice takes and in the different pieces that we're doing, we are really wanting to push ourselves to see where we can go with it and to learn from it and not to just sort of, okay, there you go and that's it, right? Because I can just stay in that sort of comfortable range, right? You don't need to bother, I don't need to be. I'll just keep slipping further once I hold on. Right? It sounds like almost like a robot singing. It's the same register, throughout the song. It's just you hit that note, hit that note, hit that note, hit that note, and it's like, okay, there you go, you're a singer now. And that's what I don't want. I want us to move around with the song. Wish I was too dead to cry, myself affliction face, stone to throw, my creator, mass and kids to which I give. You don't need a bother. You see how I'm still trying to gauge where it is, and you go lower and you go higher. It's a little bit out of tune. It's a bit wobbly. It's not a, I would say, comfortable space at the moment with the acoustic, particularly where we're playing it at. But that's something that I am sort of looking at a lot of the pieces where we're sort of playing at a higher register, but we're singing lower, and that's just something I have to get used to. But I feel that adds a nice little space of warmth for the song, and it might not be an easy thing to do, but I think it will contribute well to the song. Because then when we go higher, it really opens up the song. Because when we start, wish I was tender to cry myself affliction face never had. I think that's really good. And then when we go in the second verse, wish I was tender to care, indeed I get it all. Never had a voice to protest, so you fed me shit that I had a reason. My phones were open season. From this again, we'll try to deserve my time. Don't need a bar, and I don't need a beat. I'll just keep slipping further. But once I'm gone, I go to the beat. Oh, shine light instead of lit on a zombie eyes and face. And the reason I'm more comfortable there with the piece is because when I was, practicing first learning the vocal with the song, I was singing at that higher register. Wish I was too dead to care. Indeed, I don't. Okay, well, I'm screwing up the words there, but you get the idea, right? Wish I was too dead to cry myself affliction face. Never had a voice to protest, so you fed me shit and digest. I wish I had a reason. Right, because it works well with that range, and naturally you sort of want to sing higher when you're practicing, right? When you're first trying to gauge where you are, and then, I would sort of try and see where, okay, can we sing a bit lower? Wish I was didn't care, indeed I get it all. Never had a voice to protest, so you fed me shit and digest. I wish I had a reason. My phones are open season for this here we're trying. When the deserves my time. Okay, it's a little more melancholy, but I don't feel that register space really helps the piece. It sort of just feels like you're taking a bit of a back seat. But I do feel that the lower register helps, and then the higher register really brings out the song. Particularly when we go into the second and then into the sound into the final verse, it really opens and wakes up the song, and that's what I would like to start sort of reserved, even perhaps doing more sort of straight chords. Wish I was tempted to cry, self-affliction face, stones to my creator, my sun kisses. 못하기를. You don't need a bother. I don't need to be. I'll just keep slipping further. Once I'm done, won't go to it. It's maybe something like that. So we do a bit of a counterpoint, and then we switch it up, change up the melody. Maybe something like that. I actually quite like that. I didn't think of that. I forgot that I had that. I remember I had that idea a while back, but I've just been so focused on practicing the song for the studio version. But I kind of like that. I think that'll be good. Thank you. Okay, so let's just try that quickly, okay? Wish I was too dead to cry. My self-affliction face stones and throw at my creator. My some you don't need a bother. I don't need me. I'll just keep slipping further. Once I hold on. Perhaps something like that, and we sort of don't. We have a bit of reframe. Oh my god. This sort of. Let's go with reframe. It's not what it is, but we sort of don't acknowledge, the last little, few words. And then we can bring attention to the acoustic. So perhaps adjusting it so that we slightly increase the tempo, and then we can go slightly higher. Wish I was dead to care, if indeed I get it all. Never I'm forced to go to so you fed me shit and diamonds. I wish I had a reason, my flow to open season. For this I gave a try, deserves my dying you. Don't need the bar, I don't need me. Just keep slipping further. Once I'm done, won't let go. Don't need Alright, so fantastic. Okay, so you can see that or you can see some what I'm trying to do. And the biggest reason behind that is just I want to show respect to this song. You know, I greatly admire Corey Taylor, Stone Sour, Slipknot, and for me to choose a song, it has a purpose behind it. I didn't just choose it randomly, and because it's such a song, it has so many covers and so many different renditions and alternatives and this and that. It's important that, particularly with the acoustic, we provide something that's special for it, and really push ourselves to create something that's, you know, perhaps out of our comfort zone just at the beginning, and really see where we can go with it. Because otherwise, there's not really much point. There's no purpose behind it, because there's, you know, thousands, hundreds of thousands of different covers already for the song. So it's an aspect of, okay, what can you contribute that's unique for the piece, you know, a different perspective on the piece. And that's what I would like to do. What we're searching for is just a different perspective of the piece. Just playing in, you know, an acoustic version of it isn't gonna do. We want to find, you know, a slightly different perspective and style and mood for the song, something that can share a different light onto the piece. And I feel that through this we've sort of found that alternative, and it's just about sort of trial and error. I think that's really good. I think we start with something like that, or we do something more legato, melancholy, and we have a bit of a reframe. I think, is it? Anyway, we have that sort of, you know, moment musically where we sort of don't really, you know, acknowledge the, you know, I won't let go till it bleeds, or something like that, or you need to blood, or something like that, and then we can have another focus on the guitar, and then increase the tempo, and then increase the tempo again, just to add a bit of variety, something that will create a nice atmosphere and aura for the piece. But overall, I hope you can see sort of, you know, again, you know, where we're sort of looking at bringing the piece, and the direction I would like to go in. Overall, it really helps me stabilize the voice and with the acoustic, but at the same time, it is a bit challenging, particularly with the pace of the piece, because with the high register on the guitar, it can be a bit tricky when the lower notes, when you are doing at a faster pace like that, to really pinpoint, okay, where exactly is this voice, you know, going? Okay, where's our sort of baseline, and where we want to go with that. But I think as we continue practicing, we can adjust, and then just keep going and going with the song like that, right? And then we can don't have to rely so much on thinking about it, but being more able to perform it and gel with the piece. But that's just going to take a little bit of time for us to sort of get used to, because I am, you know, pushing myself, you know, musically, to change the chords, move this, move that, and it's a little more straightforward when you've recorded a piece, and then you can just solely focus sort of on the vocal, when particularly if it's a studio version. But in this situation, you are, you know, working with, you know, two instruments at the same time, and you need to find a good balance of them, because you can see that in moments the guitar is secondary, then it's primary, and then it swaps. So I think that's just a challenge for this kind of piece, that it's not just that, the particular, like for the piano or something, where it's sort of secondary and the voice is on top. With the guitar, it's sort of a blend, and it's sort of back and forth. But overall, I think that one of the things I need to just be careful of is I get a bit too excited, and you can see that I might screw up the phrase or word or something like that, and that's what I don't want. The practice and stuff, it's okay. But interesting, on the studio version, I don't do that. It's very much, bang on. But I think with this, I feel that some of the words perhaps just I feel like, oh, it could sound better if it was here, and I just don't naturally go that way. But it is a bit of a tongue twister, because it's okay. The first one's cry, then it's like, okay, care, and it's I wish I died instead of lived. But it's a fun piece. I like that. Aspects of poetry there, and then the way that the song's structured. It's really cool. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this more sort of experimental practice take. I really just wanted to get it done. But there you go. Look, sometimes a bit of spontaneity can create a bit of magic and something different. Enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right. So there we go. Acoustic rendition, and into the new week we go. All right. I think the hat sort of suited it well. Give a nod to and that sort of aesthetic. All right. See you soon.